Yo, what is going on, buddy? So, normally I don't make videos like these, but today has been probably the shittiest day I've had in well over a year. So I just kind of want to vent it. Um, Absolute shitty day. So I'm on my way back to Dallas from leave. For those who don't know, I'm in the military, and leave is, where I can leave base and go do whatever I want during, during my leave time. So, I came all the way back home to Cali to surprise my fiance for her birthday. And to start off the day, kind of woke up a little bit late, so we had to rush to the airport. My mom took me with my fiance to the airport, and usually what happens is we just, we'll go park, and they'll hang out with me before, I have to go through security and start to board my flight and stuff. So, we can have just an extra however long together. The airport parking was closed, so they had to drop me off, like just drop me off at the entrance and say bye, and we had to say our byes there. That kind of sucked, obviously. And then, I'm like, whatever, fly to Las Vegas, Nevada, where I'm have a 6-hour layover until my next flight to Dallas to get back here to Texas. And, I'm just sitting there playing on my phone, and playing a little game on my phone, and it starts freaking out. It keeps turning itself on and off, on and off, on and off by itself. And while it's doing this, every time I turn back on, it said no SIM card detected, so I had no data. And the last time it turns itself off and then back on, it recognized the SIM card again. So I was like, phew, okay, I don't know what the fuck just happened. I don't know why my phone just freaked out, but it's fine. It's working again. Right, so it's working. I go walk to like an end in the airport to go grab food at the Shake Shack. I'm sitting there in line for like the half an hour's in line just to get to the register, scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, social media, right? And then, it's my turn to go up and order. So, I just click the power button, put it asleep, put it in my pocket. I go up and order, get my little receipt, whip my phone back out to, scroll through TikTok or whatever while I wait for my food, and the screen doesn't work. Screen just quit on me. I get texts, I get calls, you can hear the notifications, you can feel like the little vibrations on the screen, but the screen straight up didn't work. So I'm panicking, right? I sit there and I eat my food super fast. I'm sitting there trying to like force close it. You hold down the volume button and the power button, and you just sit there and you hold it for like 10 seconds straight, and it'll force shut it off and turn it back on. Was not working. So I ended up finally going to one of the courtesy phones in the airport, talked to an operator. I was like, hey, can I call my mom, because my phone broke. I don't know what to do, so I'm trying to call my mom because she'll be able to look up stuff for me, whatever. Basically, long conversation with my mom. She told me to go to the USO. For those who don't know, the US, if you see a USO in the airport, that is for military members only. You need a military ID to get in there. And for you military members out there who don't know about the USO, basically you go in there, you just show them your ID, you sign in. It's like a USO on base, right? You get free food, free food, free drinks. You sit there, charge your phone, and you get to just sit there and relax until, before you have to leave for your next flight. So I go there and I ask them for help. I explain my situation. I'm like, hey, can one of you guys give me a ride to the nearest Verizon store? They can't because of insurance reasons, but they end up helping me get on a phone with the Verizon store and walking me out to the taxi area. So the Verizon store was about 1.7 miles away, and the taxi cost $40 to get there. So I get there, and there's like 3 people ahead of me. There's only 1 employee. So after stressfully pacing back and forth and there for probably about 45 minutes to an hour, it's finally my turn to go talk to the guy. And I explained to him the situation. I'm like, but, there's an issue. I still have the promo deal on this phone. So I got this phone about 18-ish months ago. It's on a 30-month promo deal. So about 18 months ago, when I was returning from Korea, I was switching from T-Mobile to Verizon, and they had a promo deal going on where it's like I turn in my old phone, I traded my old phone, and they'll give me $800 off a new phone. So I traded my old phone and got, okay, hold on. So I traded my old phone, got $800 off this Samsung S21 Ultra. And here's how the promo, S21 Ultra was $1,200. So I sat there and paid off the remaining $400 to equal the $1,200. But here's how promo deals work. If you get out of the promo deal early, you have to pay the remaining months of that promo deal. So I only had to pay technically $400 for this phone to be fully paid off. But I had to wait the entire 30 months for the promo deal because the promo deal was covering the monthly payments for this phone. What would normally have been the monthly payments, which was like 22 something, right? At this point, I'm 18 months in out of my 30 months, and I need a new phone. And, you know, the reason why I needed a new phone, and also this phone's under insurance. Since I got this phone, I've been paying extra each month to get insurance. And, you know, I had two options. I can sit there and claim it through my insurance to get a brand new phone shipped to my base, waiting for me, you know, no extra cost. Like, boom, okay, yeah, it's because it's covered under insurance, right? Or I had to pay off the remaining months I owed on this promo to get a new phone, which leads us to why I had to pay off this phone, the remaining months of this promo, to get out of it early to get a new phone. Two things. Dallas-Fort Worth, I had prepaid parking. I have a QR code in my phone I need to use to get out of the airport so they don't charge me their daily rate, right? And like I said, I already paid for the parking, and I was parked there for about 7 days, which is over $200 of their normal fare, normal rates, whatever, which I could not fucking afford. On top of that, Dallas-Fort Worth is about 2.5 to 3 hours away from Fort Hood, now known as Fort Cavazos in Texas, my base. And I have no fucking clue how to get from Dallas-Fort Worth to my base without maps. So I'm desperately needing this phone. And I was just in a really shitty situation to where, like, if this would have just taken a shit on me 8 hours later instead of when it did, I could have easily made it back to base. This took a shit on me. I could have easily went to the Verizon store the next day when it was opened, claimed the warranty, and had my new phone in by Monday, Tuesday, right? But like I said, right now I'm in Las Vegas waiting for my connecting flight. And like I said, I need the QR code to get out of the airport so they don't charge me their normal rates for parking. And then I need maps to get back to base because 2.5 hours away, no clue how to fucking get here. Now, honestly, I probably, you know, when you're leaving, they have like the speak to need assistance button. To be honest, I probably could have hit that and explained my situation. Hey, my phone broke. I can't pull up my QR code to get out of the airport. And it probably would have just opened the gates for me. But, you know, here comes the massive issue. Once again, I don't know how to get back to base. And I'm horrible with directions. So, you know, even back in my hometown where I was born and raised and grew up and all that crap, if you asked me directions to a place, I couldn't tell you. You know, I go off of like my memory or GPS even in my hometown. So even if I like went somewhere and I had someone print me out directions on how to get here, I guarantee I would have gotten lost. I would have been second guessing myself the entire time. Oh, did I do this? Did I already pass this street? Because like I said, I'm kind of oblivious when I drive. Well, I'm not oblivious when I drive. I kind of like zone out, listen to music, and just drive and follow the GPS. So, yeah, I desperately needed a phone, which ended up costing me $400 to, like I said, finish paying off the promo for this phone. And then this phone, I had to pay $110 to get and activate. So at this point, I'm $500 and like over 500 bucks in the hole. And here's the thing, right? It was a $40 taxi to get to the Verizon store. It was a $20 Uber to get back to the airport. So that's 60 bucks. That put me, I did this math earlier. That put me at like 580, 590. And then, here's the thing. I'm already back at the airport. I'm already back through security. And, you know, the new phone I got, lovely iPhone, by the way. I'm a Samsung guy, but I got an iPhone because all of my family, well, most of my family has an iPhone, and my fiance has an iPhone. But, you know, the reason why I like Samsung more than iPhone, and I can go more into depth into this, why I got whatever, it's for a different video. Anyways, iPhone. It was not charged when I got it. So, I needed to charge it so I could use it for maps on the way back from the airport. And the issue is, it was a iPhone end and a USB-C end. I don't have a USB-C end block, nor did my battery pack have a USB-C end plug-in. So, I had to go to a stupid kiosk in an airport, you know, where everything's fucking expensive, and buy their cheapest iPhone to USB charger there, which was $23. So at this point, because my warranted phone took a shit on me in a super... You just heard that, right? The beep beep, that's calling something fuck. See? I can feel the vibrations on my... I don't think you hear that, but... like I said, phone works, screen just stopped working. So because my warranted phone took a shit on me in a really bad spot where I desperately needed my phone because I'm out traveling, instead of me just being able to just go to the store the next day and, hey, phone took shit on me, I have a warranty on it, them just sending me a new phone Monday, Tuesday, my replacement phone Monday, Tuesday, I had to sit here, get out of my promo early, and at the end of the day, end up paying $600 extra for... I can't. Man, this shit pisses me off. End up paying $600 I didn't need to spend. That would have had to have spent if this just would have taken a shit on me 8 hours later. Oh, and then here's the cherry on top. I have a Samsung watch. I basically got the watch as soon as I got this phone, or shortly after. The issue is I don't use it, right? And this is usually when I'm coming home on leave, I pack it. For whatever reason, I just bring it. And this time I didn't. If I would have brought my watch, my smartwatch this time, because like I said, I don't use it, I wouldn't have had to get this new phone. Because on the watch, like I said, this phone works, it's charged, all that crap, just the screen stopped working. On the smartwatches, you know, you got the call, you got the text, and you got maps. I would have had basically the one thing I desperately needed to get back to base on my watch. So I wouldn't have had to get this new phone. And it's just, I'm 600 bucks in the hole for something I could have just went to the store tomorrow. Well, whenever the next fucking Verizon store was open, and yeah. So today's been a really, really shitty day. And I just wanted to vent. I know no one's here at this point, but yeah. I tried to make this as short as I could, but I already know no one's going to be watching up to this point. But yeah, really, really shitty fucking day. Oh, and also, just kicker, my flight, my 6-hour layover, ended up getting delayed twice. So instead of me getting back at 11 p.m. Saturday, I got back at 1:30 a.m. Sunday. And now it's like 4 a.m. by the time I got back to base.